Hello. Hello. Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ahmed. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I said in my last video that if it got 100 comments, I'd tell you guys how I lost £2,000, I'd reopen my clothing brand's online store, and I'd do a small restock of these items. The video got 100 comments really quickly. So massive shout out to all of you guys. I appreciate all the love. Honestly, I don't really know how I feel about telling this story and putting it online, and I am a bit nervous, but I don't know, I guess I got 100 comments, so I'm a man of my word. But before we get into it, I did some flips next to a sick waterfall in Oswestry the other day. I thought you might want to see it.
Drowning in my fears, it's like an ocean.
Dennis, stop it! I haven't done this in so long. So Joe and I had the bright idea of going to find some natural pieces of beauty. But the only problem is, Dennis! There's a big storm brewing over the UK right now, and it's called Storm Dennis, which I find fantastic. So if you hear me screaming about Dennis, then it's blowing me away. So we just pulled up to the most incredible scenes. Look at this!
Right after departure, about Crystal to 36,000 feet.
Gotta hit the races in front of me. I look so foreign.
When I think about yesterday, my oh my.
I know you probably can't hear me, but I don't even care. Look at where I am. This is so beautiful. Mind blowing. That race is in front of us, obviously. Dennis!
Since I met you, I feel unbreakable. Since I met you, I feel unbreakable. Since I met you, I feel unbreakable. I feel unbreakable.
Let's go back to a dry Ahmed. Hope you enjoyed. And say bye to my old pal, Yusuf. You can't see anything. It doesn't even matter. Dennis! 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 Yo, Dennis absolutely obliterated us. I've never been that wet in my life. And obviously I was right next to a waterfall during a storm. But I don't know, it was worth it. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. But how did I lose £2,000? And it was the fault of the courier because the courier's lost a box. Where is my box? My life? The $1 million question. Or the £2,000 question, I guess. Alright, so this whole thing came about in December 2018. I made an order, got a bunch of clothing made. Now the delivery was due to arrive with me way before Hooked. Obviously, I allowed ample time for things to go wrong because they did, and it ended up being that I got the final notification that it was being shipped out a week before Hooked. Now, this was the biggest order I've ever made, and it still is the biggest order I've ever made. And I woke up, I started checking the tracking, I saw that it was on its way, but obviously due to the size of the order, I was quite nervous about it, and it was a bit of a risk for me. I didn't really know how well things were going to sell, and it was just a lot. It was just a big move for me. So I'm sat at home waiting for the delivery. I'm trying to get some work done. So then after like a few painstaking hours, I hear a van pull up, and obviously I run up to the curtains and start peeking out. And there I see my guy walking down the drive with a big box. I am elated. So I run to the door like a giddy schoolboy. He asked me to sign for it, and then he just kind of walks off. And I'm like, hang on, I thought there was going to be way more boxes than this. It said on the delivery info that there were more boxes. He said, nope, this is literally all that's been on the van. Can you double check for me? Nothing was there. I went back inside, I started counting everything up. There was around £2,000 worth of product missing. Now, to make matters slightly worse, later that evening, I was due to be going on a weekend away with my beloved. Obviously, I was stressed. So I'm on the phone, I'm emailing people, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I've looked at all the delivery tracking. They basically just said that they had no idea where my stuff was. So I spent the following week just literally hassling. I was hounding the printers and the delivery company asking for updates. Didn't really get anywhere with it. And then obviously the day came that I had to leave for Hooked. And that made it 10 times more difficult for me to actually be calling people and emailing people and all that kind of thing. It's about 30 minutes before the battles are Hooked. I finally get through to someone who says, this has officially been declared lost. You're going to have to go through the insurance. So that was devastating. Now, to add insult to injury, about 10 minutes later, I get a phone call from my mum who is distraught because our cat has died. I don't know if you've ever had a pet, but I literally just sat on this bench outside Hooked. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, my cat's gone, my boxes are gone. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm just trying to focus and just keep making videos and just keep pushing forward and just enjoy Hooked as best I can. So, yeah, that was peak. So over the Christmas period, I spent every minute I could working and researching and trying to fix the situation. Shortly after Christmas, I got notification that I was only insured for up to £100. And I didn't really know what to do at that point. It said it in the small print that it was only insured for up to £100. And I didn't realize when I'd made the order. At this point, I'd exhausted all of my resources. I'd spoken to every single person I could, and I didn't really know what to do. So I gave up. But then, around a year later, which was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I get a random message on the Sopiety Instagram account. And this message said, hey, I think you've mistakenly had a delivery to my dad's business address. I was like, what? So I opened the video that he sent, and there it was. It was him showing me the inside of one of the boxes that had gone missing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. I literally just called like everyone I knew. I messaged everyone I knew. I was like, my box? My box? So I'm gonna be honest. It was a whole ordeal trying to get this box back. I thought I was gonna pull up and it was gonna get murdered or it was gonna be some kind of cruel prank.
But that didn't happen. I'm here and I've got the box. Oh my God, you have no idea how happy I am. Oh, this is so crazy. 2018. It's 2020 now. But you know what this means, don't you? Oof. I haven't said this in over a year. The link's in the description. Go buy some Sopiety now. Oh.
Oh, you guys have no idea. You have no idea what this means to me. And honestly, I can't even explain. It's so insane to me how this came full circle a year later and I actually got some of the missing pieces back. So I guess the takeaways from this story are, don't ever be named Omid, always have insurance, always read the fine print, and occasionally trust men that message you out of the blue asking you to turn up to a warehouse in the middle of goddamn nowhere. All right, I'm joking about the last one, but for real, the first two, move forward, learning from my mistakes. Don't let this kind of thing happen to you. Because trust me, it messed everything up. So obviously, I'm not proud of this situation. And I feel all kinds of mixed emotions toward it. But you know what? I'm not perfect. Also, things are hard sometimes. And these things do happen. But I'm just going to work my ass off to get things back to where they should be. Which is me making more dope clothing and dope content for you guys. And I appreciate all the support along the journey. So thank you to each and every one of you. So hit the link in the I can't even. I'm so happy. I can't believe I get to say this again. But hit the link in the description. Go and grab yourself something dope from that small restock. I truly believe in the message behind the brand. It helps support the channel. I love making clothing. I love making videos. And I love you all. So I appreciate you. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. And thanks for all your continued support. I'm still responding to every single comment that I get. Drop me a comment. Say what's popping. We can talk about life. We can talk about anything. Ask me any question. I'm there. Trust me. Like the video so it helps with the algorithm. And if you haven't already subscribed and turned the notification bell on, you're a goddamn fool. Do it. Do it. Go to www.subparty.com. Cop a little something. Much love. Peace. And I gotta say a massive special shout out to my old boy PEAN. He's the one who did all the graphics for the story. He absolutely killed it. It's my favorite thing about the video, so make sure you go follow him on Instagram. Cheers, PEAN. My old mate, PEAN. Peanathy Dalton, Mr. McGee.
I'm a wet guy. Oh Lord. See you when I'm a little bit more dry.